I am back hunting in North Texas with my Lone Star Armory TX-15 multi-purpose carbine enhanced, which just turned out to be a terrific rifle, and I'm going to be shooting some Hornady SST 123 grain bullets loaded by Dread Hill Armory into Starline brass, and I'm going to be sighting it in with the Leap 6 from Rix Optics.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
Now this is my first time hunting in this portion of the field, and right now I'm going through
the big tree in the middle of the field. 258 yards.
Getting all the directions to major landmarks, particularly in directions I expect the hogs to be coming from.
The fence line is about 80 or 90 yards. The far side of the tank is 275 to 300 yards. The far tree line up on the hill is 371 yards.
For this hunt, I'm expecting the hogs to either come from the left where I measured that first tree at 250 yards, or they're going to be coming out of the far tree line there in the distance that I've seen them come out of previously. But I'm set up in this nice mowed field. I should be able to see them coming from a long way away. 2 nights prior to this hunt, I had seen hogs out in this pasture proper, and also in the rough area off to the right, and then also down by the tank. But I'm not expecting hogs to come from that direction, but much to my surprise, carpe sus, the hogs have come from the south, from the direction that I did not anticipate, and I spotted them with my InfiRay Finder FH35RV2 thermal monocular, and this is mounted on top of my truck, and this is in the opposite direction from which I expected the hogs to be coming from. What I'm doing at this point is I'm getting out of the truck, I'm getting on the rifle, and I'm trying to sight in on the hogs. When that doesn't work, I'm going to climb up into the truck and very slowly and very meticulously and quietly trying to lift the rifle and the shooting sticks into the truck without banging it on the tailgate or anything else to make any noise so as to not spook the hogs. As you saw from the weather indicator earlier, the wind is in my favor, so the hogs are not smelling me from where they are. They've got an occluded field of view because of the vegetation, as do I. Now, due to a lack of pre-planning on my part and expectation of hogs not coming from this direction, now that I am shooting in this direction, my butt is in the way, and so I'm going to cut the video over to the rifle view. And this is the view that I have of the hogs from my position on the ground. And I do not have a very clear field of view, and I know I've got a fence in my way, and I focus on it to make sure that I'm not going to be shooting through the fence, and I'm going to be over the fence, which is great, but I don't have a very good view. So I'm going to go ahead and climb up in the back of the truck, which is what I've done here. And I've got some hogs chasing each other around, and so the one that's running off I'm going to assume is a female, maybe in heat, and so I'm going to take her first. I connect with her, she turns around and runs back, and what she's running back to and where all the other hogs are running is to the hole in the fence that they have come through, which is down by the power pole that you see on the left hand side of the screen right there. I don't have a clear field of view on any of these hogs, and I don't want to be shooting across the road. That one's going to be in the dirt, but that is going to be very close to where I find a downed hog, and I don't know if it's the first hog or the second hog. Landowner spotted it the next day with the help of the buzzards, and it turned out to be a 60-pound gilt. Now I realize the videos have been a little slow of late, but I have been out hunting. Ben and I have been out, and I've been out with the Super Hogster LRF, and that video will be coming out soon. And maybe later this week or early next week I'll have a review video of the Finder from InfiRay, which I've been using quite a bit. Carpe sus, my friends.